What's up, everyone? It is Kevin, and I'm flying solo tonight. Jared was or is in San Antonio, and unfortunately, he's stuck in a lot of the cold weather and in a house that he can't quite function in. So he can't join us tonight. But I will tell you this: we've got the band Hopeful from Austin, Texas. They did brave the weather. They are with us, and we're going to be debuting their brand new single, Eden, here in just a little bit. But we're going to chat with them in just a few minutes. Hang on. All right, we were ready to get started, and we've got the band Hopeful with us right now, and I'm going to start bringing them in. We've got Michael, Dylan, Chris, and Danny. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hello.
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 Yep. So how is the weather in Austin, Texas?
Oh, it's not bad.
It's
yeah, it kind of sucks.
I hate
it. Dylan's apartment got flooded yesterday.
Yeah. Dylan, tell the story real quick.
Yeah.
So everything was fine. Counting my blessings. My girlfriend and I, this is Kaylee. Working on some new Hopeful stuff, and all of a sudden, I guess our water heater just burst, and we went from nice, dry, warm apartment to suddenly having a pool party. That was very unwanted.
Wow.
So yeah, now we are confined to just the bedroom in our apartment, but we're keeping our hopes up high with alcohol and WandaVision. So yeah,
you didn't post any of that on. You didn't post any of that on Facebook, did you?
I did actually. I
hope it wasn't yours. I did see a house where water was coming from like the air conditioner vent and from somebody's light, and
like a ceiling fan. That was my video. Yeah.
Wow.
I looked earlier and it had like almost 2,000 views. I had like 130 reactions on it. Like, it was crazy. I never knew I was so popular, but
put our music over it.
Yeah.
And
aside from that, it's okay. So
I would hope that aside from that, everything was okay, because that's pretty dramatic right there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna chat with you guys about the new single Eden. But before we get into that, I want to talk about the song that we've been playing on the Sound 228 radio app, which is Forever. And we were talking about it. Michelle, who writes our blog for us and everything, turned me on to that. And I guess the question I was having for you guys is, how did you guys hook up with Michelle for her to be able to recommend that to me?
So we dropped our lyric video for The New Age, which was a single we dropped back in September. We dropped that in Serious Octane, their fan club. And that's where she found us. And then she followed us on Facebook and all that. And we just kind of kept contact with her throughout that. So when we dropped Forever, that's where it evolved from.
Cool. Well, however it worked, I'm glad it did, because I really dig the song Forever, and I've been able to get a sneak peek of everything from the audio to the video of Eden. And I'm going to tell you what, if you're not tuned into this, when you see the replay of this, you suck, because you're about to miss a very, very, very good song and video. So you guys are from Austin. And, Austin is known for music on 6th Street and South by Southwest. And I used to live in Pflugerville back a long time ago.
That's awesome.
So tell me how is the music scene in Austin right now?
I mean,
what music scene?
Yeah, with like COVID and everything.
Right now, yeah,
like there's some small shows going on, but there's nothing really happening too much on a large scale. Like from what I heard, Come and Take It's open now, and they're doing like seated shows, so like I guess you have to sit while you're there. At least that's what I understand. I could be entirely wrong, but so I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Okay, so let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
So being in the music side of things in Austin,
Mhm.
is it ready to just get back soon as it's open? Soon as everything opens back up, or soon as some things start to relax a little bit, do you foresee bands and all of that getting right back out and starting right away?
I just know everyone is
Yeah.
ready for it.
We're
Like,
waiting. Yeah.
Yeah.
everyone's
Definitely. I think
answering.
it's gonna be a
We're ready.
madhouse, honestly.
We're ready.
Yeah, we're ready as soon as we can. So we've discussed potentially starting to play shows here in the next month or two. It's just a matter of having everything ready. We're trying to get this release out, maybe one more before we started playing live shows, just so that we had the content where people could kind of be familiar with it and things like that. But we're ready. As soon as we feel comfortable to do that.
So being in the COVID era that we are in, how's the writing process worked for you guys?
So when we started, I'm still in Victoria, which is about 2 hours south. I was driving to Chris, which is about a 2 hour drive, about once a week, to work on music. That it was originally just Danny and Chris, and then I came in third, and the three of us were working on music. And then when we added Dylan was living in Colorado. So he would send us just music remotely. He would write all the instrumentals and then just send them to me, and I would write the vocals over it. And we still do it that way.
Awesome. So where'd you guys record your stuff at?
So Forever, which y'all have been playing, we recorded at the Machine Shop. Isaiah Prather has been working there. We recorded with him at the Machine Shop. And then this song, Eden, we recorded in Spring, Texas, which is the Houston area, with Robbie Joyner and Richard Wakander at Black Book Sound. So yeah, that's where we did this particular one.
So Jared's not with us live, but he is in with us in spirit. And he put in the comments, "What's up, guys?"
Hey, Jared.
So Jared is there. He's
up?
watching. He's like I said, he's trapped in the snow in San Antonio, which was his vacation, by the way.
Oh
He
man.
vacationed to San Antonio.
There we
So
are.
sorry, Jared.
What a great vacation.
So we're going to chat now about Eden. Let's roll into that. So let's put the pieces together for Eden, and then we're going to play the video. So let's start with the artwork. Who did the artwork for you for this single? Or the album?
First name is Stefan. I cannot pronounce his last name. He's from Denmark. But I made a post thanking him about a week ago. If you want to go find it and see his last name, I can't pronounce his last name. Yeah, he's someone that we were in contact with. He did this one for us, and he did a future one for us as well. We really like his work. So Stefan did the artwork. So thanks, Stefan.
All right. And now we've already talked about where you recorded it at.
Uh-huh.
So let's go. And as a matter of fact, here we go. You ready? Michelle's got you hooked up. It's in the comments now.
There it is.
There's the last name. And
There
it's
it
also
is,
in the
yeah.
blog that she wrote about you guys that we put out
Yeah,
on our website yesterday.
I had to send it to her then too.
at the sound228.com. So let's talk about the video itself, the filming of the video. Where'd you guys do it at? And any other details on it before we get into the song itself?
So we shot that one in Austin with Brandon from Bad Mantra Studios. He drove from Corpus. It was about a 3-hour drive to come shoot with us. And yeah, we just shot it at he lived in Austin, Dylan? Is that what I understand? He had lived in Austin at one point?
So I think Brandon, I think he used to live in Austin for a little bit, but yeah, he's in Corpus right now. But I had met him once, and we had like crosswords and stuff like that, and talked online for the last couple of years, and I just knew that the guy did really, really good work, and and that's that's kind of what we were looking for. His style just really fit what we were kind of trying to go for this song. So he ended up driving all the way up from Corpus, and we met him in South Austin at this little audio visual place that looked like what
It was
used
a
to be
garage.
two like mechanic garages.
Yeah. It was rad.
And yeah, what he got with that space and the limited amount of stuff that we had, like the dude is a magician. Like, so Brandon, if you're watching this, like Harry Potter, bro, you're so good. But yeah,
Harry
the
Potter.
shout out to him. He's an awesome guy. He's great to work with. So yeah.
Good to go. So tell me about Eden itself. Eden, in parentheses, losing touch. Tell us about a little bit about the song. And I know what most of I know you guys like for people to interpret it for themselves of what it means to them and what it feels to them. But I'd like to know what it means and feels to each one of you guys, this particular song.
So when what you said what?
Go ahead.
Oh, when Dylan sent it to me, he titled it "Losing Touch," and he usually just sends me the instrumental and then with the title, and then I go from there. Most songs I usually spend several days on. This one, it only took me about 3 hours to write, for the most part. And then I just titled it Eden just for the concept of, the more you learn, the more you understand, when you're chasing something good, the more you understand that good, you learn something bad as well. And so I just felt like Eden was one word that I felt would describe it right away. And Dylan was already attached to the title "Losing Touch," which is in the song. So that's how we bargained and agreed to come up with Eden Losing Touch, because it was originally called Losing Touch and I titled it Eden. So we did Eden Losing Touch.
I got you. All right, next.
Basically the same. I feel like it's like just about growing up, and like, there's a lot of good with growing up because you learn so much more, but not everything you learn is necessarily a good thing. So it's kind of like a give and take, and it's like that eternal, like that tilting point, like right at like that peak of adulthood, I guess, where you're like, damn, so this is how everything really works. I don't know if I'm cool with that, but like that's what I'm working with. So yeah.
Yeah, kind of the same for me. Like I even remember from reading the lyrics before we even like really had the song put together. It always resonated with me as like a song about like as you gain wisdom, you kind of lose your innocence, kind of thing. The more you learn, the more you realize, like, oh God, this world's not as forgiving and nice to you as you may have thought as a child.
But we're hopeful.
There you go. All right, Dylan.
Dylan's turn.
Maybe.
Hey, yeah. So when I wrote Eden originally, I named it Losing Touch. Just the instrumental. That's really all that I kind of like play with, firsthand when writing it. Clearly, that something just about it just really kind of like resonated with me. Like the entire song, to me, just listening to the instrumental was, kind of like, you're not quite sure of, your common space reality and, the feelings that come along with having that like mental headspace. And then handing the song over to Michael and him kind of like taking that subject and really just running with it and putting his own imagination and twist to the words, just really kind of, spoke meaning into the actual song. Renaming it with Losing Touch in it was just, it's just a cherry on top, like just masterful what he did with the song. And then, you guys are about to see, the actual like masterpiece itself. It's just something unreal that we hadn't really done before. So I think I can speak for all of us. Like, we're super, super proud of this. It's on a ton to every single one of us. And we're very excited about it.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna make anybody wait any longer. We are going to roll with the video right now. This is Hopeful. It is the world premiere of Eden, Losing Touch, and you are watching the sound. Here we go.
I'm losing touch of my innocent side. No longer a confident child. The more heaven that I want, the more evil that I know. And I feel this growth like a battering ram bashing through my skull. The more feelings that I show, the more innocent I become. And I'm coming out the cedar of Lebanon, subservient and bearing cross. But these fantasies still turn me on and off. When I want an apple a day, keeps the doctors and ignorance away. I'm barely alive, but I'm conscious. I'm so self-conscious. And I don't know who I am anymore. Well, I'm losing touch of my innocent side. No longer a confident child. The more heaven that I want, the more evil that I know. And I feel this growth like a battering ram bashing through my skull. The more feelings that I show, the more innocent I become. I'm thick when still set on fire, burning in the streets of Vietnam. I am alone and desperate times, and now I'm living in the center of the sun. Careful how allegiance is comprised. When every truth you know will turn to a lie. You never find people above or below a single one. So I don't know who you are anymore. And life's too short to eclipse perfection. Life's too small to perceive dimensions. Still studying optics, desperately exhausting options. I'm some crowd seems knowing nothing, but all I can think is just think something to keep me conscious. I keep me so self-conscious. Well, I'm losing touch of my innocent side. No longer a confident child. The more heaven that I want, the more evil that I know. And I feel this growth like a battering ram bashing through my skull. The more feelings that I show, the more innocent I become. I'm losing touch and I don't know who I am, and I don't know if I'm supposed to know. Right from wrong, I woke up in a naked sweat, hiding from God. Now I'm finding me lost, and I don't want this wisdom anymore. Dylan's gone again.
There's Dylan.
Nah, we got him back in.
Hey, sorry, the
Guys.
Wi-Fi here is just so bad with everything, so I apologize.
How dare you?
All I've got to say, and we talked about it before the show started. I had the opportunity of kind of previewing the video, and I probably watched it 8, 9, 10 times, testing it on here or just watching it myself. I know when Michael sent me the song originally, Jared and I were riding in the car. We played it and loved the tune at that right then and there. You guys did a great job on the video. as you can see in the comments, everybody's digging it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you so much.
So how, if anybody wanted to find Hopeful, how would they find them on all the social media outlets and stuff?
So we're on Facebook. As far as spelling, it's HOPEFOOL, Fool, FOOL. Facebook.com/Hopeful. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. Our Twitter hashtag is Stay Hopeful. And we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
Instagram, we're Hopeful Band. I will say that on YouTube will autocorrect you. It will.
Oh yes,
It will change that double O to a U, and then you're gonna have to change it.
Yeah.
Same thing for OnlyFans and Pornhub.
One day when we're famous, it won't autocorrect you, but
We're still
Yeah.
on that one.
We're there. We're on all your favorite streaming platforms and stores: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, wherever you listen to music. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, guys, great job. Like I said, the single comes out officially on Friday. I guess on all the streaming avenues.
28 hours from now, we're almost there. So.
There you go. So normally Facebook would replay this and all that. Guys, I'm taking it down after this is over with. You won't be able to replay it. But we will replay it on Friday. We'll get it to premiere back on Friday morning as everybody starts to wake up and can celebrate the release of it with you guys. Got some more comments coming in. Can't wait to hear more and hopefully share a stage one day. There you go. That's from the guys over here where I'm at, Pensacola, Florida. Pardon the scars. There, and then Jared's throwing out. Everybody's throwing out how to spell it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Capital F.
You guys have anything more to say before I let you guys get out of here?
yeah, thank you for
Of
having
course.
us.
Out on
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music, and
We have a whole lot more in store.
Yeah, stay tuned. Y'all have no idea what's coming. It's insane.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, before we go, I do want to mention we do have another one of our full episodes coming up this Sunday. I'm going to throw a couple things up. The band Relent will be on the show this Sunday via StreamYard, just what we're doing here. And then also Silent Theory will be on the show coming up this Sunday. So, and we'll be back in our brand new studio in Mississippi. So we're looking forward to that, of getting actually back into a studio. Jared says, stay warm. And we'll see you guys we'll see you guys hopefully soon. When you guys are ready to come to Biloxi, Mississippi, let us know.
we would love to.
We'll definitely find a place for you down here and get you taken care of. So you guys can get down here and play.
We'll do it under warmer circumstances, though.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. So
I mean, the cold I can handle. I don't know about all this snow though.
Right.
I love snow. That's why every 2 or 3 years we go north so I can see some snow. I'm a snow person, so I don't mind it, but I don't mind waiting 2 or 3 years to see it either, because I don't want to spend my rest of my life in it.
Too much.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you.
Check them out. Hopeful, FOOL. And we will see you guys on the tour, or the next time you guys are on the show. You guys are welcome anytime you want. If you got other things you want to debut, just let us know, and we'll get you taken care of.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Kevin.
Thank you.
Take care.